Hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Rosemary Renders. What is in for us today? On my previous video, I asked people to comment on the comment section if they want to know how I achieved this look, and I got few comments saying that yes, they want to see how I achieved this. Alright, today I'm going to show you guys how this came about, okay? And before we go into that, if you've not subscribed to my channel, click on that button right down there, and don't forget to click on the notification bell to notify you whenever I post a new video. So right now we have to go into the main business, guys. Let's go. Okay babes, before you start applying anything on your face, make sure you use wipes, a good wipes. Me, I usually use baby wipes because it's very soft. Use it to clean your face properly, and that to avoid any rough area when you're applying your foundation or whatever. So thereafter I do my eyebrow. Is the first thing I do. I don't know why, it's easy for me, and some people apply a foundation before they go on to do their eyebrows, but I do my eyebrows first. So after using this spoolie to brush it through and give it the shape you want, so I go ahead to use this pencil I got from a local store here. It's called Great Fart. I don't really know the name per se. I think it's Scene is what it's called. So I use it to draw the eyebrows. Thereafter I go ahead to use this amazing brush from Morphe M158, which has both spoolie and brush for application of the eyebrow gel. Babes, always make sure that you have a trimmed eyebrows for easy application of your eyebrow pencil or gel, depending on what you are using. Hey babes, I just want to remind us all that at some point in time in this video the light was so much that not really that bad, but I don't really like the way the light is, so I tried to correct it, but it's not working. I guess I need an expert to do that, which I can't have access to. So let's move on. I go ahead to fill in the brows, and using the brush area to fill it up, and use the spoolie side to brush off the excess product that might have accumulated in some part of the brow. So afterwards I go ahead to use the flat brush to apply the concealer to define the eyebrow. I use creamy beige on the eyelid, and I use the shade of Fawn at upper lid of the eyebrow, at the upper side of the eyebrows. So thereafter I go ahead to use my kabuki brush to blend it. It's all about blend it seamlessly before I go ahead to apply the eyelid primer, followed by the same concealer that I use, because it's the lighter one I need. Reason being that I want the color that I'm going to use to pop out. So afterwards I brush it with kabuki brush. Like I said, this brush has done amazing work for me. I love the brush. Babes, I'm going to leave every item, every material I use at the description box in case, with the links, in case you want to lay your hands on anyone, just click on the link. Probably they can deliver to wherever you are to get them. So this is actually the place I was talking about. The light was so much. So we go further to apply the concealer. I'm using a lighter color. Reason I said it earlier, so that the color, whatever color I'm going to use, to pop up. So we done getting our eyes ready for the eyeshadow. We move on to apply our eyeshadow. We are using canvas from, as you can see, I'm using James Charles mini palette, as you can see. So I started with the canvas as my base. Thereafter I moved to the color, the purple one they call Escape. Use it, guys. When you're doing this, use a tiny brush, not the bigger one like a blender. Use a tiny brush so that it will give you the accurate line at the crease. You start by applying it under there. Like here you can see I take it out, take my time to give that line I want. Afterwards, I use this brush. Like I said, I'm going to leave every item at the description box in case you want to lay your hands on anyone. So I use this brush. I got it from, I think, from Body Shop. I use it to blend it. Make sure you blend and blend it inside, okay, inside to the tear dot, not outside of the eye. So as you can see, I'm going to cut my grease. So what I do, I use Vaseline. This is my first time of trying this. I see people do it. I was like, okay, let me just give it a trial. I'm using Vaseline to clean up the excess color where I'm going to add other color. I think the reason they do that, in order to, for the color to be more pronounced, so that for instance, as I'm using the purple, so that it will not dull any other color I'm going to use. So I use this Vaseline to make it a bit softer, not too harsh. And now use cotton wool to kind of clean before I use the baby wipes to take out those colors there. So I go ahead to use this P. Louise base in the shade of Rumor 01. Afterwards, I go ahead to apply color 518 from the same palette, I mean James Charles palette. I use that color, then followed by B. Please bear in mind, when you're applying the eyeshadow, do not brush it. Always tap, because that place is kind of a bit sticky. When you start brushing it, it is going to mess up the whole thing. Tap until you know that yes, you have gotten that desired color that you want and is no longer tacky anymore. So after then, like I said, I use the color B, that is the yellow, to apply it towards the tear duct. So like I said, I use another brush because I don't really want the color to mix. So I use it to tap again, tap until I achieve the desired color I want. So thereafter, I go ahead to apply more colors on the orange one. As you can see, upper there is a bit lighter. So what you do here, you don't really brush at those eyelids. All you need to do is to tap between the colors, tap, so that you achieve the smoothness. The transition between the orange to the yellow and to the purple will be seamless. There will be no breakage. You have to always blend them together. Then I go ahead to use other brush. I go from beautybay to blend upper side, and go ahead to use the tiny brush to apply more purple at the edge, because some orange color or yellow might fall on it. So you need to blend it so that there will be no mixture of color there. So I go ahead using this 4D brush I got from my beautybay. I use it with the a highlighter from Juvia. I use it to add that shiny or shimmer color at the tear dot. At the same time, use it under the eyebrow. So we're done here. We are going to move to the waterline. So under the waterline, I use Maybelline New York. Use the Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Liner. I use it under the eyelid. Thereafter, I go ahead using the shade of Spooky from the same palette, James Charles palette, and followed by our Escape. So guys, this is how we got our sunset eyeshadow done. Then we're going to move to the rest of the face. babes, for you to achieve a smooth application of foundation, always make sure that you moisturize your face. Then your primer. Me, I usually use serum, then moisturizer, then my primer. Reason for serum is that I have oily face and a lot of pores, so serum helps to close those pores. So afterwards, I use this concealer from Cinema Secret to kind of conceal all those dark spots. Followed by illuminating highlighter drop from Morphe in the shade of Optic. Babes, remember that this highlighter is in liquid form, so it's advised to apply it before your foundation. You can use either brush or beauty blender to blend it seamlessly. So after that, I go to foundation using Conceal Plus Perfect Foundation number 270 from Milani. Then use the contour from Sosu in the shade of Dark. Babes, actually this is the first time I'm applying this together, applying foundation, and it's my first time actually to use a stick foundation to apply it at the same time apply contour. I usually apply my foundation first. After blending, I can now contour, but I'm doing it together, so I'm trying my luck and see how it goes. So for smooth and seamless blending, I have to use a Clinique moisture face spray. So let's go ahead and blend. Babes, just bear in mind that for you to achieve a very smooth application of foundation and every other makeup, it all requires patience and blending. So you have to take your time to blend everything. And when we're done blending, we move to highlighter. I use the concealer that I use under my eyelid as my highlighter. So I apply it. It's all about blending. We blend to make it seamlessly. So the next thing to do is to mattify the face, because we use more of liquid foundation. Everything is liquid to on the face. So what we do now, we use loose powder. Sometimes you can use colorless powder to mattify it, or you can use any loose powder that is your color. Next is contouring our nose. We go ahead to contour our nose using Zaron XD10. So after then, just to get that nose snatchy, as you can see my nose, I have pure African nose, so I have to give it that shape so that when you see it, you say, oh. Okay, afterwards we move to setting our face using Sacha Buttercup to set the face, followed by highlighter from Juvia. Babes, basically this is how we all achieve this beautiful look that you are seeing there. So what do you think about this video? I need your honest opinion. Just leave your comment at the comment section. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for my returning subscribers, and thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you. See you again in my next video. Ciao.